very syrupy mouthfeel. If a beer could coagulate, that's what I would say this is like. Welcome to the 20-degree beer garden in front of the Grand Fig and the fireless pit, and we have a crippling winter ice storm on the way, so let's get right to this brew review. Up this round from Kingston, Jamaica, the original Jamaican Dragon Stout Fire, 90% water. This is in a tiny 9.6 ounce full Oz bottle. Look how adorable it is. Now, I got this for $14.99 at the package store, and I saw the price for the tiny bottles, and I was a little put off. But then I realized it's 10% alcohol, so let's give it a go. Also, this has been highly requested. You've seen my review for pretty much the only Jamaican beer anybody in America knows about. Of course, I'm talking about Red Stripe. Everybody's like, hey man, I'm from Jamaica. You need to try the Dragon Stout Fire, man. There's also a Dragon Stout that is 7.5%, but hey, that ain't enough. I'm gonna go, if you're gonna go big, go with the fire. So, real quick, if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be? Please tap that subscribe button down below, because I have low self-esteem, and approval from strangers like yourself on the internet makes me feel a lot better about myself. Also, tell me your town and state or town and country where you are watching from. I genuinely like to see where my viewers are. As a matter of fact, I make a note on the back of my sold out a Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review coaster set. Shout out to Toronto, Ontario, Columbia City, Indiana, Sacramento, California, and County Meath, Ireland. Thank you for checking out the Brew Review. All right, we've taken a look at it. It's time to pop the top and see what we got on this 10%er. We're going to be drinking this out of the Red Label, sold out of Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review pint glass. Go ahead and give it a pour. And while I'm pouring, I appreciate you tapping that super thanks. It's down below. It's that thing with a heart and the dollar sign in it. If you don't see that right away down below, tap on the 3 dots. And there you go. I'll move over here so you can see what it looks like. There you go. Yeah, right there. And it's like a tip jar for the channel. $1, $2, whatever you think. If you're mildly entertained by this, or educated, or offended by it, yeah, $1 or $2 for would be awesome if you can donate to that. $25, our biggest drop so far. Wow. And we turned that super thanks right back into more beer and gear for this channel. As a matter of fact, that's why we went deep on the Dragon Stout Fire. $15 for a 6-pack. All right, let's go ahead and give it a nose, shall we? A nose. Town and state, town and country down below where you're from. All right. I'm getting an essence of burnt popcorn, black Twizzlers, perhaps a dry erase marker in there somewhere. Look at that. That is, I like me some stouts. If you're familiar with this channel, I like me dark beer, especially in really cold weather like this. Like I mentioned, we're expecting in the next couple of hours what they're calling a crippling winter ice storm where I am. We're supposed to get up to like an inch of ice here, so I love drinking beer outdoors, and I love drinking in the cold weather, so there you go. All right, it's time for the liquid to hit the lips. I'm gonna be rating Dragon Stout Fire out of 5 stars. How good a brew is it? All right, grab yourself a brew, and in the beer garden, you never drink alone. Cheers. One of the reasons why I wanted to do Jamaican Dragon Stout Fire today is because it's so cold. I thought it'd be the perfect yin and yang, the perfect opposite of when you would drink Dragon Stout Fire when you're in Jamaica, where it rarely gets below 90 degrees. Oh my God. That is very, very sweet. Like I said, I've had many stouts. Stouts one of my favorite types of beers, and some stouts are sweet with a little bit of bitterness to it. Not bitter at all. Very sweet, very thick, very syrupy mouthfeel. If a beer could coagulate, that's what I would say this is like. If I'm comparing it to the only other Jamaican beer that I'm really familiar with, Red Stripe, nothing like it, nothing. Red Stripe, refreshing, tastes like a beer. It is packed full of flavor. I get a bit of an alcohol vapor trail out of it. Not bad, but man, yeah, it's just so thick. It's almost like a beer concentrate. This is a sipping beer. I attacked this all wrong. You ain't gonna be slamming this when you're on the beaches of Jamaica. Hopefully you're gonna be in one of the all-inclusive resorts. I've been to Jamaica a couple of times, feared for my life both times. So I would really recommend going to the all-inclusive resort where you're walled off from a lot of the people who will kill you when you're there in Jamaica. I'm just kidding, they're great people. Fun-loving people, man. They have everything you need, man. What you need, man, gets it for you, man. I'm all right, I'm good. Beware if you think you're man or woman enough to attack the Dragon Stout Fire. So let me know if you've had it. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you for your super thanks, and also tell me your town and state, town and country where you were reviewing from. Out of 5 stars, I'm going to put you about a 3.32 out of 5 stars. There you go. Not refreshing by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, town and state, town and country where you were reviewing from, thank you for your views, sub, and support, and thank you for your super thanks. It's a beautiful day here in the 20-degree beer garden in front of the dormant Grand Fig and the fire. Why is it a fireless pit? It's freezing out here. Fire it up. All right, grab yourself a brew and you drink that brew. Cheers.